Hey guys, I'm Nikki.
And I'm Brie.
We're best friends, moms, and obsessed with TV.
Check us out every Monday as we dissect motherhood, TV, pop culture, and whatever else derails the conversation.
It's like eavesdropping on your funniest, most unfiltered friends.
If your friends had a mic and no shame,
We're here for all of it, and honestly,
we're not mad about it.
Hey Maddies, welcome back to another episode of a Not Mad About It podcast. Before we get into it, I do have to acknowledge something a little more personal today because I can't go another second without just spitting it out and saying
And
it.
we didn't even know if we would make it here today.
Exactly. We went back and forth about if we were going to do a re-release of our first episode, which Brie said was very funny. So if you didn't listen to it, go back and go ahead. But we are here recording this episode, and I do want to share that my nanny passed away this week. And if you know me personally, you know how much she meant to me. Truly one of the most important people in my life. And she was a Maddie. So
She
I
was.
feel like we have to put on a banger of an episode for you guys in her honor. She proudly had her not mad about it sticker on the back of her phone, like would tell anybody who would listen, which you know we appreciate deeply. And Brie, she loved you and loved our relationship, and you are my Gloria to my Livia. So I feel like we just have to come on and do her justice.
Which we will, of course. And Nikki's nanny was like, seriously, the sweetest, happiest, most beautiful person in the world. Like, every
The
time I
best.
saw her, like, so excited, huge smile on her face, always sit down, chat to her. She always wanted to know what was going on with me, which, of course, like,
Happy to tell.
happy to tell, happy to share with Nan. And she was just the best. It was a tough week. I went to New York to see Nikki,
Yes.
um, and not to bring your Nan to myself again. It was her wake was kind of a Maddie meet and greet,
It
if you
was. Oh
will.
my God. So my cousin Isabel is a huge Maddie. She lives in London. Like grew up with her like my sister. She has a twin sister, Fiona, a younger brother, John, and they're just like my closest cousins. Grew up with them all the time, going with Nanny to Connecticut to visit them and spend the weekends. And when they moved to Massachusetts, would always go spend time visiting them there too. And Isabel loves the podcast. So I was so excited to connect IRL,
Yeah.
you with Isabel. It's like she's like, I have such a weird parasocial relationship with you as my cousin, like knowing that you're my cousin, but also that,
I
you're this
listened to your
podcast that I
podcast.
listen to. So yes, it truly was a meet and greet.
It was.
But because all of this has been going on this past week, I am obviously not caught up on TV, but Brie is, the professional that she is, here to hold it down for us. She has our TV Rex, our TV news coming up. Brie, if you have anything to share about Salt Lake City finale, I got halfway through. Please feel free to share. Like,
I
spoiler
almost feel
alerts
like
out the window.
I feel like that was like a year ago.
That I feel like we haven't even recorded in a century.
Yeah, like it was just that was so long
A blur.
ago. It came and went. Yeah.
And then we had Traitors. The first three episodes have come out. I did get through, I think, about two of them. I know who the traitors are. We have to discuss the traitors selected and the cast as a whole because I
Totally
have
agree.
many thoughts.
Okay, me too.
Spoiler alert, guys, there is a secret traitor that did they even, I haven't gotten through all three. Have we found out who the secret traitor is?
I have because I've only watched the first episode, but there's so many
Okay.
spoilers online, and no matter
Oh.
how you try to avoid, like I was
Mhm.
seeing them, and I'm okay with it, but I won't reveal. We can just talk about the cast and like the traders that we've met thus
But
far.
can you tell me, do we know who the secret traitor is? Do we find out in the
Yes.
first three episodes?
Yes, find out.
Oh my gourd.
You
Okay.
can make a guess.
I have like an inkling and I'll be really PO'd if I'm correct.
Okay, we'll save it to the
Okay. Okay,
end.
Brie. Brie, you just like guide us because your girl is
I got
just
you.
kind of a body here and I'm doing my best, you guys, as you know,
I
as our motto is.
I know. I was like, Nikki, let's like obviously, if you don't feel like recording, we don't have to record. Like, even if we start and you want to stop, like, you guys might not even ever hear this episode. But I was like, it is my job to make you laugh, to make you feel happy, to
Yes.
make you feel good. I'm here to serve. I told Nikki I'm her spiritual leader through an ayahuasca trip.
Yes.
That's what this episode is.
I'm letting
Drink your
go, you
wine.
guys.
Drink your wine, sweetie. Do what you
Yes.
need. Get another cut water. Get your bill. John, come downstairs.
You guys, I will just say, like, going through this process, my grandma passed on Tuesday. So then my husband took off on Wednesday, Thursday. The wake was on Friday. The funeral was on Saturday. This man has been, like Brie said, like, I literally should just have a bell because it's like, ring a ding a ding. Like, oh, can you switch the laundry? Last night I was like, John, I need a water, a gummy, some Ferraros, and a blanket, please. Like,
No, he
and
just
he
takes out
just
a
like
notepad.
gets up and goes and gets it going. Like he has been holding it down. And so if you're listening, John, I know you are. I appreciate you. Thank
Not
you.
mad about that, John.
Not mad about that.
Yes, thank you, John. I'm going to take a hard pivot here because I have something that I've been waiting to ask you, and it's a would you rather situation.
Okay.
Okay, so would you rather be in a bathroom, door locked, somebody's knocking, they can't hear you answering, they're trying to get in, they walk away, you're still in there, they come back, they try to get in. Would you rather be in that position, or would you rather be on the other side, knocking on the door, ear to the door, trying to see if you can hear somebody's in there? You don't hear somebody's in there, so you think, maybe I didn't open the door all the way. Let me try again. Maybe I didn't turn the handle enough. Let me try again. Turn the handle, and
Easy.
then somebody walks out.
Easy. I'd rather be the person knocking. The panic I would feel if I was the person in the stall. Like, just, I mean, 1 second. Like,
But they don't hear the 1 second.
exactly. Like, I'm panicking now. And it's like, okay, the clock is on. Are they going to get a manager? Are they opening the door? And Brie, that wasn't the question that I thought you were going to ask. I actually thought you were going to say, like, would you rather be in a one person stall with somebody knocking or be in a multiple person stall going to the bathroom and somebody walks in?
Oh, that's
Obviously,
somebody knocking.
the worst. Yeah. Like,
Yeah, that's the worst.
yeah, you don't want to be like in a stall. Like, I cannot pee if anybody isn't like, if you and I were at a restaurant and we're like, oh, we both have to go to the bathroom, let's go to the bathroom. I cannot go if you're in there. Literally, I could be like this, plugging my ears, going, like trying to like force myself to go physically. I am such a nervous peer. I
Oh
cannot,
my gosh. See,
will not.
I would rather be in the stall while somebody's knocking, because when I'm the person on the other side and I don't realize somebody's in there, so I'm knocking, I'm moving the handle, I'm opening, and then somebody walks out,
You
like
just like want to melt.
I want to throw
Sorry
up.
about
I'm like,
that. Sorry about that. Like, oh
oh
my
my God,
God, I'm an animal.
so I was like, yeah, it's like I didn't get the hint the first 7 times I tried to open the door.
Right. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
They're both
But
not
for me,
great.
I would be panicking like on the inside. Like,
But I feel like that is what's kind of funny about us is like there's certain things that we always agree on, but most of the things like we are always on the opposite sides of the spectrum.
even confrontation, I just like always think this is so like crazy about you just because I'm just so the opposite. Brie is like very confrontation forward. Like, if there's an
In a
issue, like,
positive way.
yeah, like, no, 100% in a positive way. Like, I'm the opposite. Like, I will just not speak to my own father for 3 months because we got into an argument. Like, I won't speak to my own husband for a week because, like, I'm annoyed with him and he won't breach the subject. Brie would, like, could not last a minute in that
Not 1 second.
situation. She'd have
You
to
wanna know
bring
what
it up.
I think it is? I think it's because like working in restaurants, especially like as a chef and working in a kitchen, if one person's vibe is off,
Right.
the whole like morale of the kitchen is just like destroyed and you're gonna have a bad night. So I feel like, especially once I became a manager, like if I could sense any bit of tension, like I would have to cut it right then and there because I can't work like that. But that also meant like I could never have like a bad day.
Oh, that's
Do you know what I
interesting.
mean? Because
Yeah.
then it's like, oh, now I'm a hypocrite and like I'm
Right.
setting the tone.
Now
I'm walking around here with a
my
sourpuss.
vibe's down. Yeah.
Yeah. So I
That's
just
funny.
feel like because of that, it's like I like to keep the vibes high. And if they're not, I'm just like, okay, can we just like like what is it? What's the problem?
Okay, I'm like again so the opposite because I have a similar like you're a chef, you were a chef, I was a teacher, and I was a special education teacher in a room where I had paraprofessionals or teachers' aides. So, we would have 12 kids and 3 to 4 adults. And when I say adults, I mean like just the range of cultures, ages, everything. It was like speaking a different language, like really.
Yeah.
Trying to manage the kids, cake. I could do it all day. Trying to manage the adults and the adult relationships, and like you said, keep the vibes high. I'm like, oh my God, this one and that one are not getting along. Like, I literally will crawl under my desk and do anything to get the hell out of here. Like, I cannot.
Wait, Nikki, you'll love this. Once I became like a manager, the position I was in was like the chef de cuisine, which means like there's an executive chef, and I was like the chef's chef, if that makes
Okay.
sense. Like of that restaurant, I was like his representative, if you will.
Okay.
So every night before
Right.
service, to keep the vibes high, I would make all the cooks and whoever else wanted to join, dishwashers, servers, we would all get in a big circle, and somebody would give like an inspirational like speech like before the dinner service started, and we would,
Volunteer or
or like I would either like the night before I'd be like who's going to volunteer to do the wave tomorrow, or like we would know who's going to, or somebody would volunteer, we would know, and then they would give like a motivational speech and we would all do the wave.
stop. You implemented that?
I implemented that
Brie, that's sick.
just to start, like, so we're going into like,
Right.
because when you work,
Energy is
especially in a
high.
fine dining restaurant, like it is so stressful and
Yeah.
so intense, and like again, if your mind is not right, if one person has a bad night, everyone's having a bad night. So it's like, let's just start, let's clear the air, we're doing the wave. It's so silly.
Totally. And just the interpersonal relationships of people. It's like, yeah, this one doesn't like this one. And it's like, oh, yeah, you're passing me my fucking lettuce. And like, I hate you. Like, it's like, I mean, I'm sure it's much more complex than that.
No, that's exactly what it is.
And
That's
it's like, oh,
exactly.
you really fucking pass me my lettuce like that, you dirty bitch? Like, okay, cool. Clocked you.
Oh my God. Can you pass the lettuce respectfully?
Mm.
That is so funny, Nikki. But yeah, you
I'll
got it.
work. I'll work on that though.
Yeah. Something else that I wanted to
Maybe I'll start
discuss.
the wave in the morning in my own house though. Like
Do
I feel
it.
like me and my children need to start our morning maybe with a wave.
It feels good. It's just like, all right, guys,
Right.
like
And it's good
we're
for
just,
you too.
it
Just like
is.
mind reset.
Yes, it's a
Not that
mind reset.
serious.
It's a pep talk to yourself. It's like, let's just like have a good night, you know?
Yeah.
Like we'll deal with whatever the crap is later, but like for now, we got to get through these next 6 hours or
And
whatever
you
it is.
guys, you can start a wave midday. If
Oh
you're
yeah, love
having
a
a shitty
midwave.
day, like just start a wave. Maybe I'm gonna like really start doing that.
Title of the episode, just start a
The
wave.
wave. The wave.
Just do the wave. Yeah.
Oh my God. Like again, not mad about that.
Not mad about the wave. Thank
Also,
you,
Brie, not
sports.
not mad about your merch that you're wearing.
Oh
Like
my God.
low
How did
key,
we go
like
this?
not merch, but my mom made Brie and I not mad about a podcast sweatshirts. It has not mad about a podcast written on like the front breast, if you will, and on the back it's our big fat logo, and it's so sick. So
It is so
you
sick.
guys, maybe in the future,
I
coming
hope
to
so.
a theater near you.
Some not mad about it crew necks. Like, who wouldn't want one of those?
I love a crew neck.
Love a crew neck. Okay, something else that I wanted to talk to you about. I don't know if you saw that I posted on our stories, just like a throwback to the show, The Surreal Life on VH1. Did you
You
watch
know I
that
did.
show? Of
You
course.
know I did, Brie.
The craziest part is like we were probably like 13,
Way too
14,
young. Way too young to be watching
learning
that.
about Ron Jeremy's size of his penis.
Yes. So Brie posted this clip on our stories, and like you guys know, zero memory here. But again, bringing it back to my nanny, we're looking through her pictures, like trying to put the boards together, and it's like I'm looking at these pictures, and I'm like, holy shit! Like I remember that Tweety Bird toy. Brie puts this picture up. I'm like, oh, a memory unlocked,
Yeah.
and I am disgusted to say that like at the ripe age of 12 or 13 or 14 I learned that Ron Jeremy was in porn, and he is so disgusting. Like I was like, this fucking man is like doing porn and has a big ween. Like disgusting. Like
Disgusting.
and that's why he was on the show, because like that's
Exactly.
what he's known for. Who was he hugging in the promo pic?
I don't have it up. I'm not sure, but
Which
Trishelle was on
all
that cast.
yes.
But the show, if you don't remember, there was the show on VH1 called The Surreal Life, and it was just all like
VH1.
random. Oh, what a good show! But I mean, what a good channel for shows like this. It was like the home of like
You
trashy
had
reality TV.
you had 50 was Comedy Central in New York, 51 was 52 was VH1, 53 was MTV.
She does have a memory, you guys.
She does.
That's exactly what it was. But I honestly don't even remember like the concept of the show, but it was just like all these random like models, celebrities, singers, like I don't know, people in the industry coming to a
Yeah.
house and I feel like they like worked a job and they had to like
Yeah,
do
like
games
what?
and stuff.
I don't remember the premise either, but yeah.
But
It was
all
kind of
the
like Big Brother traitory vibes.
all the cast were, and I posted it because I said like this cast of the Traitors reminds me of like the surreal life vibes where it's just like how did we
Wackadoodle
get the
Central.
how did we get all of these people in a room? Who's responsible for this casting? And I want to shake their hand because I'm not mad about it. It is
Truly.
so all over the place. But I was talking to somebody on Instagram about the post, and her name's Melissa. She reminded me that Andy Dick was on a season.
Is
Do you
he
remember
alive?
Andy Dick?
Brie, do I remember Andy Dick? Of course.
But
Andy
like
Dick
the
and Tom Green were
yes.
very like in the same realm
They
of
were. And I said, like, what a time capsule
wackadoodles.
of pop culture, like, of that time period. Like,
Where is Andy Dick now? Is he
I think
still with
he's, like,
us?
just off the rocker. Andy Dick.
Where is
Is he
he
still with us?
now?
That's a good. Yeah, he's 60 years old.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, it
Oh.
says the first article inside Andy Dick's disturbing downfall after the actor suffers an overdose on the streets of Hollywood. Yikes.
Oh, that is right. I did see that recently. Yes, that's why he's in my mind. Like, obviously, I remember him from back in the day, but yes, I
Yeah.
did see a clip of him like not well.
So he's not doing great.
Oh,
But
oh
what I
man.
wanted to like bring this to, what the show reminded me of is that I don't have cable anymore. I don't think like anybody
Mm,
has cable anymore. But what I miss about cable is just like flicking through the channels and being able to land on one of these stupid shows, like reruns of the shows. And I feel like maybe one day all the streaming services will implement like a live
mm-hmm.
channel section where they have like a couple channels. Like I think Paramount owns MTV. Let's get a live channel where you're just like playing all the seasons of MTV The Real World back to back to back to back.
Wow.
And then you're playing like all the challenge, like all the
Right.
reality shows that were MTV. And then like I don't know where VH1 lives, but we need like I need to be able to just like click around and find like Flavor of Love, Rock of Love, the Ozzy Osbourne show.
But the problem is, Brie, that's. Oh, do you mean like live though? Or
Yeah, we're like
because where can you
going.
find Flave of Love right now?
I'm not sure, but I feel like say it's on Amazon Prime. I don't think I'm gonna just like go on Amazon Prime and click on
Right.
that. But if I'm like, man, I have nothing to watch. I don't feel like watching Seinfeld right now. Like, let's see what's
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
on Paramount's live channels. Oh, okay, I'll put on MTV The Real World in the background, season 5. Like, and
Yeah,
then you're watching it. The 2 hours go by and you're sucked in. Like, I need a
totally.
live channel back in my life where, but it's just like all reruns of all these shows that were popular when we were growing up.
I feel like we're too evolved for that,
But like we want to get back a
unfortunately.
little bit,
I know. I know.
Like
I know.
I know. Exactly. I feel like collectively we do want to bring back some of that nostalgia.
I
And
agree.
Peacock does have a live TV section.
Really.
And I think it's just like SVU, like it's kind of like that where they're just
Cabling.
playing like yeah, cable-y, like or maybe they're cable channels on the
Hmm.
app. So we need that.
Okay.
Something to think about.
Yeah. Paramount.
Netflix, when you like land this deal, let's get some live TV channels, which that's like the antithesis of like who they are. But
I mean, all we do is just like give Netflix idea
I
after
know.
idea after idea. Hulu, we're still waiting for you to put out Secret Lives of Swingers. And when you do, if you don't cut us a single dime, I'm gonna be pissed.
We do have a lot of good ideas. But like we say, when we're wrong, we are wrong.
Dead
And
wrong.
one person we were so wrong about is Nick
Viall.
Viall.
Brie, I can't stop thinking about
I know.
it.
I'm
It
like,
makes my skin crawl to think that we even would fucking suggest
I know.
that this clown would
Yep.
replace Andy Cohen.
I want to take a time machine and go back in time and just delete that from
Slap
everything.
Slap those girls silly.
They were idiots. To be fair, we didn't like, I feel like we just started listening to his podcast. Maybe when we said that, we were like, wow, he gets like a lot of good people on. Like, everybody like goes on this guy's show. Like,
He's just
and then
a
now,
douche.
yeah, we didn't know, you guys. And I do want to say, sometimes he does do a good interview. Like when he
100%, yeah.
interviewed Jesse's from Mormon Wives husband, I was like, okay, that was a good interview. Great job. But sometimes it's just like, it
His
doesn't
takes
hit.
are so off. Like sometimes it's like, what planet do you all live on that like these takes are what you're putting out there?
I think it depends on like how invested he is in the person or the show that he's talking about, because like he was really invested in Mormon Wives and like had really strong opinions on Jesse and Jordan, and I feel like he was like kind of on the right side of that. But in this situation, he had, I don't know if you saw any of this, Nikki, but like going viral all week was like cancel Nick and Natalie because Austin Kroll went on the Viall Files to do an interview or whatever. And I guess like the Southern Charm boys like never go on the Viall Files. Like they like there's like tension there, kind of like beef there because like they don't like Nick. But I
Okay.
guess they all met Nick at BravoCon and you know he worked his way in there.
Right.
But Shep was supposed to be the guest,
Okay.
and he had to cancel because he was like stuck, I don't know, on an island somewhere. He couldn't get on a flight. I honestly
With a
don't.
freckled lipped girl.
Yeah, he couldn't make it there. So Austin filled in. And
Wow.
I was like, okay, like I'll hear from Austin. Like, let me put this on while I'm at the gym. So I put it on 10 minutes. They're just kind of talking about how Austin like got cast on the show. He's been on since season 4. His, you know, relationship to the show was really just through Shep. And then 10 minutes into the interview, Natalie goes, Austin, I want to pivot to your childhood because I didn't know that like your sister died. And he was like, okay, wow. Well, that's like a hard pivot.
Did he
And
say that?
yeah, he said that, and like his legs start shaking. He starts like visibly like being nervous, and then Natalie just starts asking him like the craziest questions about his sister. And if you don't know, Austin Kroll is from Southern Charm. When he first joined the cast, I think the first or second season he was on, he told the audience that when he was, I think like 7 years old,
Yeah.
his older sister was 9. They were on like some hiking trip with his parents, and his sister tragically fell off of a cliff and passed away like right in front of the whole family. Obviously, it was like such a traumatizing experience. Like he carries this with him his whole life. I think 2 years later, his family welcomes like another daughter. He had another sister, and like Austin now has such a close relationship with his little sister. Like Austin has always said that Katie's like the blessing to their family. Like I have chills. Like she saved their family, and obviously this is like not something that's easy for Austin to talk about. So for Natalie like, I feel like if you're going on a podcast and somebody wants to talk to you about something so sensitive, they want to be like, hey, maybe before you record, do you mind if we just like touch on your what happened with your sister?
Right.
Like I kind of just
Like a
found out
little
about
bit of a
it.
briefing, or like
Yeah.
even
Do
if
you
you
feel
don't
comfortable?
even if you don't have the courtesy to give somebody a heads up, you go into it with some sort of grace and tact and like
Yeah.
not like, oh hey, I heard your sister like died like in front of you. Can you want to talk to us about it?
Yeah,
Like
just
that's
like that.
disgusting. Yeah.
And then she was like kept trying, and Nick like wasn't really partaking in this part of the conversation. Natalie kept trying to ask him more leading questions because she wanted him to say like how it happened, like what he remembers, like everything about it.
But
And
that's
then
not
she
why
goes,
he's there. Like like
no, he
two
was just there to fill in for Shep and to
Yeah.
like fuck around and probably talk about Madison and like
yeah, and like Sally.
yeah, just like the same stuff that he always like is like open about. And then
His
he kind of
breakup. Relevant things like
yes, about Audrey. And then she's just like, so what about this cliff? Like, what was this cliff?
oh my God.
That's what she said to him. What was this cliff? And by the way, I don't even think he said, like, that's what happened. Like, she just goes, like, what was this cliff? What happened with this cliff?
Oh my God.
How is he supposed to respond to that?
How did he respond to that?
He was like, I don't want to talk about
Good
that.
for him.
Well, he was like, I don't want to talk about that town. Let's just say,
Right.
like, there was a hurricane there recently and the town kind of got wiped out and there's no, love lost there on our end.
Oh,
But, like, what
wow.
about this cliff? Like, so insane. And then I think, like, Nick was
How
like,
old is she?
I think she's like 25 or 26.
And it's like part of me wants to be like, she's just like a dumb, naive girl who like doesn't know, but also like you have to have some sort of common decency as an interviewer
Yeah.
and as a human being. Like,
I would think, though, that after the whole Whit Levitt controversy and
yes.
people, her like kind of mom shaming Whitney, that
Mhm.
she would be a little more like conscious of the way she speaks or the way she asks questions, or maybe they would have like edited that out even. Like, we didn't need, you could have just taken that whole thing out because I feel like Austin handled it with such class that he
Mhm.
kind of like answered what he could and like got through it. And I don't know if he left there like upset or angry. He hasn't said anything, but I feel like they could have just taken that entire part out and be like, you know what, Austin, we listened to it back. It came off so the wrong way. Like, that was
Right.
so weird. We're just gonna like eliminate that and like, we're sorry if we put you in an uncomfortable position. But no, they just left it in, and they haven't even like. I think that's something that you need to release like somewhat of an apology on,
I don't know if they think they did anything wrong,
which is crazy.
but that's like kind of their MO. I feel like
Yeah,
they think
you're
that
right.
they don't do they're just speaking their truth and they're just
Yeah,
honest and they're just them. And if people don't like it, then too bad.
yeah, they don't really care.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was like waiting. I didn't know if you saw any of that, but I listened to that and then I was in the gym. I was like, that was weird. And then I got back in my car and it started playing and I was like, I actually don't want to listen. Like, I can't listen to this interview because it like really like sat with me. I woke up the
Mhm.
next morning. I was still thinking about it. I was like, wow, I'm not seeing anybody talking about this. Like, I wonder if I'm just being like sensitive or like maybe
Mhm.
I was like hearing it wrong and it wasn't that crazy. And then all of a sudden I just saw it everywhere. I was like, okay, I'm glad that other people feel like that was absolutely insane behavior.
The only thing I saw about it was just like a 2-second clip of her saying like, "Oh, I know like you had like a lot like whatever she said about your sister," and like his leg just started bouncing immediately, and that's all I saw about it, and that's all I needed to see about it because
Yeah.
it was obviously uncomfortable, and that's
Yeah. Read the
just
room.
classless. So yeah, like what?
Yeah. I feel like because she said, if you don't want to talk about it, we don't have to talk about it, she feels like that
Mm,
clears her of whatever comes
right.
next, you know? It's like,
Yeah,
well, he talked about it.
right. I offered him an out.
Yeah, offered him an out. Anyway, I do want to
Do
move on
better.
to do better, please. Listen and learn. But actually, White Lotus announced that season 4 is going to be filming in Saint Tropez. Also,
Oh.
shout out to Mike White for teaching me geography because I was about to comment on a post like, oh, I thought they were filming in France. And then I said, let me just look up where Saint Tropez is
You're
real quick.
lying, Brie.
That I didn't know that.
Can I tell you where I thought Saint Tropez was? In
Where?
Brazil.
Wait, okay, so you didn't think it was in France either?
I just said I thought it was in Brazil.
We're gonna sound so dumb. Like, guys, did you know that Saint Tropez was in France? But the way I had no idea this was in France, I was like, oh my God, they're misinformed, or who started the
Right.
rumor that it was in France?
What uninformed swine is saying?
I felt like such an idiot. Like, it's in the
No,
French
we're
Riviera.
dumb as shit. Like,
So dumb. I feel like we've said this before. Like, we're not
we're not
school smart.
geographers. No. Truly, like,
We're vibe smart.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just vibes. We've got the
Yep.
vibes. No brains.
Obviously, the wave.
The
Like,
Wave, you guys know, as we said. But it's filming in Saint Tropez at a French castle called, I'm definitely not going to be able to say this, but
God, try.
Chateau de la Missardière. I saw pictures
Stunning.
online, stunning French castle. And we have 2 casting announcements so far that came out a while ago. AJ from Allie and AJ.
Okay, yes, yes, yes.
And
So
another
random,
guy.
by the way.
What?
So random. Like,
Great casting, though.
just famous, but also not. Like,
But
I mean,
very smart
yeah,
casting.
what I would love to know, like, what she has been up to. Has she been pursuing, like, I'm just so dumb and, like, out of the loop. Like, did
I
they just,
believe so.
great.
I believe she's an actress. They also cast Alexander Ludwig, who's from the show Vikings. And rumor alert, I saw a rumor that people think Laura Dern is going to be in this season of White Lotus.
I don't know who that is.
Nikki, you know who that is. She's from Big Little Lies. She's like one of those actresses that's in everything.
Laura, can you spell her name?
Laura, Dern. She's in Jurassic
D-E-R-N.
Park. Like OG.
Okay, 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 okay. Yep.
She's a great actress. She'd be such a
Yes.
good cast. Also, I wanted to say I have another somebody that I would love to see on the show. Again, follow us on Threads because I'm extremely obnoxious over there. We have 3 followers. Actually,
Bree's
don't.
jumping around.
Yeah, actually, like, don't. I want to keep it. Like, don't follow us on Threads because I don't feel uncomfortable or like I'm being really embarrassing and obnoxious over there. And I'd like to. I already do enough of that on here, and I like to keep it a little mysterious. So actually, don't
Right.
follow us on Threads.
It's just your unfiltered thought dump central.
And they're for nobody but for myself, basically. Like, nobody's seeing them. Nobody's.
You have to release.
Yeah, and the ones that I like, I'll post on the stories. So don't follow us. Like, let's keep it separated. Anyway, I did post this on Threads. I listened to Macaulay Culkin on Smartless, as did you, and like we need to get Macaulay Culkin on Threads.
We need to get Macaulay Culkin like
On White
on
Lotus.
freaking White Lotus.
No, that's what I meant to say.
Oh, that's what
Nikki.
you meant. Like, okay, like,
Sponsored by Threads. No, I meant to
Only.
say we need to
Yes,
get
okay.
Macaulay Culkin on the White Lotus because he would be so
Wow.
fucking good. What
and
a
that's a
throwback.
role I could see him coming on for. Because
Totally.
they take it incredibly serious and it's a hit. It's one season, you're in and you're out.
Yep, he can
Perfect
bring
for
the
him.
family to wherever they go. He basically said on Smartless that like he never has to work again. He's like so rich from Home Alone, so he just like kind of just like fucks around and does whatever he wants. And
He just fucking builds Legos and he's so rich that he can have his kids help him build Legos and fuck it up if they want to. Like, meanwhile, I'm here with my diamond art, and if my kids come anywhere near me, I'm like, please, don't go there. And he's like, oh yeah, it's a $500 Lego set. If you want to come and like fucking help me build it or mess it up, yeah, whatever. It's meant to
he
be
was
played
being,
with.
he was like not being funny, but like
He was being himself, which is
yes, he's being
inherently
himself.
funny.
Yes, was inherently funny. Like I loved it. Great interview, but we need to get him on the White Lotus. He would do that for sure.
Also, like low-key disrespectful that they don't know who Brenda, his wife, is.
I was just gonna say that. They were
I was
like,
like-
"Who's your?" He said Brenda, and they were like,
Yeah, and they
"Who's
were like,
that?"
who's that? I'm like, do you live under a rock?
Well, they're old, Nikki.
Also, interesting that they're not married.
I was surprised by that as well.
I was too.
I
But,
thought they
mean,
were.
whatever.
Whatever. Yeah, you have
I mean,
kids.
he's so fucking rich, he doesn't care. Like,
Yeah, he's like, whatever you want, Brenda. He loves her so
yeah,
much.
I know. I
So
love them.
sweet. Love them. Also, this is so random, but I listened to some of Gwyneth Paltrow on Get Hang with Amy Poehler. And did you know that she went to elementary school and middle school with Maya Rudolph?
No.
Isn't that
Where?
crazy? In LA, but then Gwyneth moved to New York.
Okay.
And like their dads were best friends.
That's wild.
How crazy is that?
And Maya's friends with Amy, no?
Yeah, like best friends.
Yeah.
And I think
Crazy.
that was and I don't think Amy was like Amy seemed very intimidated by Gwyneth Paltrow.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
I kind of feel like Amy is that way. She's low key. Like, I almost feel like she has imposter syndrome. Like,
Yeah, because she's just like a normal person.
so normal, so funny. Oh my God.
Yeah.
She is. I really like her podcast. I love her. I think she's
I love it.
hilarious.
So I think she was really taken by Gwyneth,
Wow.
which how could you
interesting.
not be?
I wonder if they have a relationship prior to the podcast and she's friends with Maya or.
No, I don't think they're like I'm sure obviously they've met and like maybe spoken, but I don't think they're like friends.
Is she still friends with Maya now?
No. I mean, I don't think I think
Like
after she
yeah.
moved, they were just kind
Okay.
of like, I don't think they
Yeah.
were like,
See you
stayed
when I see ya.
besties.
Yeah,
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 see
yeah.
you around. Yeah. Yeah, just thought that was an interesting tidbit.
We
Just,
need to talk Hillary Duff, Ashley Tisdale Gate.
oh
Is
my
that still
God.
relevant or are we over it?
I feel like it's kind of like came and
Sizzled?
went. Yeah,
Okay.
it sizzled. Like, it just got kind of like stupid and kind of like mean. In my
But
opinion, it started to get mean.
it's interesting to me that people have such polarizing takes on Hillary Duff. People
No.
either think that she is the meanest, worst, like her kids' teachers hate her, all the staff at the school hate her. And then other people who are like, oh no, she stopped following like her sister. They're like, oh, she stopped following her sister. And then like other people are like, oh yeah, she stopped following her sister because her sister's MAGA and Hillary like doesn't want to associate with that.
Yeah, her and her sister have not been friends for a long time, like for years. And her
That's
sister
sad.
liked Ashley Tisdale's post or like was basically showing support for Ashley Tisdale, which is kind
Oh
of like a slap
wow.
in the like taking sides. And you guys saw Matthew Coma, Hillary's
Yeah.
husband, weighed in, and then like Mandy Moore kind of said something about Hillary's husband that he's like the greatest, nicest person. They're like the best family, kind of like showing her side,
She
even though she's in the mom
she
group.
is in the mom group. And Megan Trainor like put out a video of her just being like, I don't give a shit.
She was promoting a new song, which,
Oh,
as she
was
should,
she?
yeah, that was like a new song she has coming out, which is so
Oh my
smart.
God, so funny.
But what I
I
feel like
love
happened is
Megan
that like
Trainor.
I feel like Ashley Tisdale to me seems like somebody who's like very nice, but might be a little bit like in their own world. Do you know what I mean? Like maybe just like a little self-serving, and obviously I don't know her. I just kind of like get that vibe that she's like one of those people that's like talks about herself and then realizes like, oh, I haven't asked about you yet, and
Does she have a little
maybe
bit of Sharpay in her?
yeah, I think she's a little bit of a Sharpay for sure. So maybe like she was being iced out by the group a little bit. She realized she took it upon herself to formally leave the group, Whitney Levitt style.
Cool.
I'm leaving the group chat. And then she wrote in her Substack, because that's what you do now when you're an influencer. It didn't really get a lot of traction. And then I think somebody from the cut saw it and they're like, oh, this is so interesting because this mom group
Of
is like a
course.
famous mom group. This is going to be huge. Let's get her to basically take that article to the cut. So then she did it again for the cut. And that's when it blew up because the cut knows what they have when they have it. So good for the cut.
Good for the cut, but it's like, okay, what was your motive there, Miss Tisdale?
I think that she was like, oh my God, this will get more eyes on my Substack. She has like a brand, Frenchie, that she's always trying to promote. Like, just get more eyes on her. Like, she was probably like, no one's going to realize it's them, even though she stopped following Mandy Moore and Hillary Duff on
Right.
Instagram. Like, I don't think she realized it was going to take off like it did. And then obviously shit hit the fan. Her team released a statement about her political beliefs. Like,
Did
it
they?
was
What did
just
they say?
they said she's like a registered Democrat and it's not about that mom group. It's like a different mom group. And it
Okay,
just got
Jen.
like stupid. Like, I'm just like, okay, now this was like, it's
And
fun
when
to
did
be
this
a
all
sleuth.
happen? Like, when did the breakup of this friend group even happen? Like, was this years ago or is this recent?
I think it was pretty recent, maybe within the last couple months.
Okay. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, because that would be super dumb if we were going back to like 2021 was a friend breakup and now this is
Yeah.
like resurfacing in the cut.
I think it was pretty recent. Also, worth noting that Ashley Tisdale and Vanessa Hudgens used to be besties. And in the breakup, it seems like Ashley Tisdale took Austin Butler's side.
Wow.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what that says about Ashley. But if she wants to come on the podcast,
Let us know.
let us know. After I said she's a pick me, like, takes one to know one. That's why I'm saying it, you know?
Truly,
It's
truly,
fine.
truly.
I'm self-deprecating myself there. Okay. Do you want to do some TV recs?
You sure? I got nothing,
So
so
last
with it.
week, in a very roundabout way, Nikki recommended the show The Task.
in a very roundabout way. It did come full circle on the stories where I did have to formally correct myself. But yes, go ahead, Brie.
So Nikki recommended the show Task on HBO Max. It's with Mark Ruffalo and Kaylee Cuoco's baby daddy. I'm so sorry, I don't know his name.
Thomas Pelf?
Pelfrey, Tom Pelfrey, very talented, great actor. But okay, it's on HBO Max. Me and my husband watched it. We have one episode left. Kind of a slow burn. Like the first episode felt like it was 7 hours long, and we were like, ugh. Like I was like, and then the last 10 minutes of the first episode were like so action packed that we had to immediately watch the second episode. So it like sucks you in. We have one
Where
episode left.
is the setting? Is it? That's the accent?
That's the accent.
Wow, because it's unique. It kind of sounds like New Orleans.
No, you want to know where I knew right away that that was where the accent was from because I briefly, not briefly, for 2 years, I went to college in Maryland, and there's a part of Pennsylvania that touches Maryland. So there's like so many people that go to college there from Pennsylvania, and they all have that accent.
And it's like Pennsylvania's not that far from New York, but the accent is super distinct.
Yeah. The accent's crazy, but the show is really good. It's very like anxiety inducing. So if you don't like that kind of show, maybe don't watch it. But if you like to be on the edge of your seat and also like a little frustrated at the same time because everybody's like so dumb, it's like people making really poor decisions, and it's kind of I don't know if gory is the right word, but like graphic a little bit. Like, it's just an intense show,
dark,
but it's a little dark, but
yeah.
But we are liking it. We're almost done. The other rec that I have is I watched Marcelo from SNL's debut stand-up comedy special on Netflix.
Wow.
He's from like the viral sketch Domingo. He's like friends with Sabrina Carpenter. He's friends with...
Wait, is Domingo the dancer? Who is he? The one who did that the skit with Ari, and they did like their dancing.
Yes, that's him.
Okay,
he's friends with like Paige and Hannah from Giggly Squad.
Oh my God.
He has his debut stand-up comedy special that came out on Netflix, and again, kind of a slow burn. The beginning, me and Andrew were watching. We were like, okay, and then he gets in the groove. I was fucking cackling. Like,
oh my God, I have to watch. I need something to pick me up.
Nikki, it's so funny. Like, I was seriously cracking up. It's really hilarious, and I feel like it's hard to have, like, I'm very critical of stand-up specials. Like, I will watch them, like, oh my God. I'm like,
funny.
I'm John with the podcast. I'm like, I didn't laugh once. It's not funny. Yeah. No, but this was so funny. I highly recommend it to everybody. Like, it was... And a lot of it is about his mom and his relationship with his mom and like growing up like Latino and in Miami. He's filmed it in Miami. Like the crowd's loving him.
Yeah.
It's really funny, you guys. I definitely recommend watching
Consider me influenced.
Great. Upcoming TV, I didn't do like so much research as to what's coming because I already have so much TV that I need to catch up on. I didn't want to be overwhelmed by like what I'm going to fall behind on. Because this last week, we had everything come out. Traitors, The Pit on HBO Max, which has already been renewed for season 3. The Valley, Shahs of Sunset style, Persian style. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is airing.
Oh
and
my
I
God.
just like, I have no fucks to give for that show right now. I have to put that behind because I can't do it.
I completely forgot.
We have part 1 of the Salt Lake City reunion this week.
I didn't watch the last episode of Southern Charm.
I haven't
Was it
watched
on
the
this
last
week?
episode. Yeah, I haven't watched the newest episode of Southern Charm. There's just like, it's TV overload.
Yeah.
But right now I need to catch up on the Traitors. And also, Tell Me Lies is coming out tomorrow, Tuesday. And they're dropping the first 2 episodes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is exciting.
Okay. I love that.
Yeah. So like, I need to make room for all of that right now.
Okay. And I also need to rewatch Heated Rivalry. And I'm sorry if you're so sick of us and sick of the content, but like, sorry, it's what the doctor ordered. Sorry,
Obsessed
not
with
sorry.
Heated Rivalry.
Yes.
Okay, so that leads us into some recaps. Like we just said, neither of us watched Southern Charm. I don't think we missed much, just from what I was seeing online. I feel like nothing crazy happened.
Yeah.
Just Craig being like annoying
worst.
and using Chat GPT as a therapist and like making that his personality. I'm good.
And his assistant.
And his assistant. But let's do Salt Lake City first because you didn't really watch. And I guess I have a question for the audience. If you do watch Salt Lake City, Did the finale change your opinion on Meredith? Like, if you were against Meredith the whole season, did the finale flip you and bring you more on her side or see where she's coming from, or are you still against Meredith? Because becoming a Meredith apologist was not on my bingo card, yet here I
No.
am.
And I'm not happy about it.
Okay, here's what I want to say though, Nikki, which maybe without you even seeing it, you might get where I'm coming from.
And what flipped you? Was it the last 20 minutes? Because I'm 25 minutes in and I'm
Yes.
still firmly
Yes.
against Meredith.
No, I was already starting to flip last episode, which I think I talked about, and you were
Yeah.
like, no, you can't be serious. So I was already starting to flip and work my way there, but then this really like solidified the flipping that like I am Team
Mary?
Meredith. And the reason why is because I was talking to my mom about this. Surface level this season, it seems like Meredith is just like negative Nancy, Debbie Downer, doesn't want to engage. She's kind of like brushing everything under the rug, playing off everything like it's not a big deal. Like that's what it seems surface level. Like that's why people are annoyed with Meredith. But to me, the elephant in the room and like the deeper level is that they're filming a show. And I think that Meredith starts to notice after the plane incident that now, like the cameras, the conversations are starting to revolve around her. Every time she's filming, the conversation is pointed at her. Every time she's in a group with the women, they are coming to her with a problem about her. Like, I think she started to see this season.
Yeah.
She's now becoming the villain. Yeah, she's the target of this end of the season. She's getting in her head like, okay, so now this is attack against Meredith. She's going in her shell because she doesn't want to perpetuate that on the show. She doesn't want to be a part of it. She's disengaging from becoming the villain. But she's getting like paranoid, like, this is what's happening. I only have Lisa on my side. All the women are talking about me. All I have is Lisa, so let me throw a Hail Mary. I'm saying, okay, Brittany, you're an alcoholic. Okay, Whitney, you're this. Like, I feel like she was throwing these grenades out there to be like, try to get the fire off of her. Didn't work. And then on the last...
kind of does the opposite.
Again, it works against her because everybody's against her except for Lisa. And in the last...
Are they against her or do you think they genuinely care? Like after that lunch with Mary, Bronwyn, and Whitney, like you didn't feel like they genuinely had to worry about her? You think that's all for the show?
I think a lot of that is for the show. I think that if they were genuinely worried about her, they all would have approached her and spoken to her in like a loving way about it instead of Meredith saying like, you're a pill popper, you're an alcoholic, you're this, you're that, instead of Bronwyn like dropping this bomb that she saw Seth out in New York, kind of alluding to Seth like having an affair. Like, I feel like if they were really worried about Meredith, like, they would take her to the side and say, like, hey, Meredith, like, we are really concerned with your behavior. I feel like they were just, like, getting more ammo to try to come
And
for
like
her.
ganging up on her?
And did you get to the point in the finale when Bronwyn is like, Meredith asked, like, took me to the side and asked me what we talked about at lunch. She, like, was, like, badgering me about what we talked about at lunch. And I think that's because Meredith knows they're talking about her at lunch. She wants to know what's being said so that when they wake up the next day and they have to film, she's like prepared for like the attack that's coming for her. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but then that's also not fair. To me, it's like, where is this friendship with Bronwyn? Like, I understand where Bronwyn's coming from, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, you're kind of using me for
Totally.
information. You don't actually care about me.
Yes, I totally agree with that, but I feel like Bronwyn was like making it such a bigger deal than maybe it was. It's like, okay, Bronwyn. Like, I guess Meredith was playing
Like,
the
she's
game and Bronwyn
panicking,
didn't want
yeah.
to play. Yeah, she didn't
Right.
want to play. Yeah, but meanwhile,
But it
she's
does put Bronwyn in kind of a weird position that it's now like, okay, I know that everybody is against Meredith,
yeah.
and now Meredith is trying to suck me in.
And again, it's a show. They're very aware that it's a show. They all self-produce.
Especially these women. These women in
Especially these women.
particular.
So
Whitney
Bronwyn
and
chose
Heather.
a side.
Yes.
Bronwyn chose a side. And at the end, can I kind of just say like what happens
Absolutely.
at the end?
Yeah. Yep.
So at the end of the finale, they do the play. Do you see the play?
I just got up to it.
Okay, so the play was basically like roasting all of the women, calling them like self-centered, bad friends. Brittany's a
I mean,
bad mom.
this poor woman, these poor Greeks, like had no idea what was coming to them. Also, can I just say that Lisa trying to guess the lady's star sign was making me piss my pants. Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius,
Virgo.
Aries, Pisces. I was gonna say that.
See, like, how can you not? Like, she's so funny. Her
But it's
delusion
like
is funny.
it's not. It's infuriating to me.
Well, she really opens up at the end after the play, which I think will endear you to her a little bit.
Parts
But
of she does sometimes. Like when she
she
had that
reels you in a little
conversation
bit.
with John, I was like, okay, like you are a human being who's just like protecting yourself and kind of
Exactly.
dealing with your feelings and putting up this armor.
Yes, so she does like open up after the play, and then Meredith starts to open up too, saying like Meredith like starts crying, and she's like, "You guys are right. Like I'm shutting down. I'm trying to protect myself. I feel like anytime I say like my feelings in this group,
Hmm.
it gets like put against me, or people start like attacking me or yelling at me." So she's literally crying, like finally expressing herself, which is like all they've been harassing
Right.
her to do this trip. Heather is like rolling her eyes. As soon as Meredith is done speaking, Heather starts like yelling at her. I don't even know like what Heather was saying. She was like so drunk, slurring her words, like just like at Meredith, would not leave her alone. So Heather gets
The
Meredith.
irony too. You're like calling this girl an alcoholic pill popper and you can't even form a sentence.
Exactly. So Heather would not let leave Meredith alone. So Meredith gets up and she walks away. And that's pretty much how it ends.
Really?
Yeah, so like the finale was like very, there
That's
was like nothing
dumb.
final about it. It just kind of like
Oh.
ended on a weird note.
And now, when we get to the reunion, we're going to start from episode one. Like, we're
I
not
know.
even going to touch
We're gonna
on
start
the
with the
ending.
source.
Oh, God. Okay. Three
Yeah,
parts?
3 parts. Which I'll take 3 parts of this.
Oh, totally.
There's a lot there.
And I guess it was already recorded. So, like, still nothing on the Mary Cosby front of her
No.
documentary, just
Nope.
silence.
Just silence, which I guess is like that's the ultimate PR move, right? Say nothing.
Yeah. I mean, it'll blow over eventually.
I
That's
know.
it's pretty
I
crazy.
feel like it already has blown over. Like the Bravo universe like does not care about the documentary.
I know. I don't understand.
It's
Like,
so bizarre. And that's why it has blown over because no one's talking about it because like they
mhm.
don't care. Like they don't think it's serious or like a big deal.
And then I watch Mary on Salt Lake City and I'm like, I love this bitch. Like,
I know.
that's why. And it's like people can't separate, but then you watch the documentary and you're like, oh, like something ain't right here.
Yeah. Maybe like she'll address it whenever they start filming for the next season. I don't
Maybe
know.
I'd be interested to see if maybe Mary becomes the next target because you know these women always have a target. And this season it happened to be Meredith.
I made a prediction and we'll see if it comes true next season, but a lot of people are calling Heather out, like I said, for she's the one that's like always drunk. She's like
Mhm.
drinking. We've seen her like slurring her words a lot this season. So my prediction was that I feel like, and people always say Heather has no storyline. So I feel like next season, Heather's storyline is going to be like either sobriety or like getting healthy. Like I'm all about me. I want to be like the healthiest version of myself and like drink less and meditate more and yoga
Mhm.
and whatever. Like I feel like she's going to take like the clean girl route next season.
Interesting.
Just like because I feel like she bases a lot of things off of like
The
the
audience.
audience
Hmm.
feedback. So, which wouldn't be a bad thing for her to
100%.
address it because it seemed very like blatant this season.
Hmm.
Which like
Oh,
again, drink and have a good time, but when you're calling other people out, it just looks really
that's
hypocritical.
it. That's exactly it.
Yeah. Okay, should we do Traitors?
Yes.
Okay, so did you watch Rob's season of Love Island?
I didn't, but obviously I know him.
Okay, what do you think of him?
I think I don't, he's confuses me. Obviously, he's like so hot. So
So
that's
hot.
why he's like popular, but he's just such a normal guy. I'm
But
like,
he's like not. He's very weird.
yes, but I'm like, do you speak? Like, do you want to be here? Do you want to be a traitor? Are you going to be able to make moves? I'm concerned that does he have it in him to be a
With
traitor? And
the social game.
speak. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess starting with him, what do you think of the traitors that were selected? We have Rob, we have Lisa Rinna, and we have Candace Dillard from Potomac.
I knew for a fact that Candace was going to be picked, and I'm so happy because she is such a traitor.
Such a traitor. I'm
It was
so
either her
shocked.
or Portia,
True. That's true.
but I kind of felt like Candace was going to be it because she is the perfect
She's built for
traitor.
this. I'm so shocked that they picked Lisa Rinna because to me, I feel like she's such an obvious choice for a traitor. But maybe that's why they picked her because they know she's going to do a good job.
And it's interesting to pick two housewives. It's like,
Yes.
could two housewives be traitors? If we suspect Candace, couldn't possibly then be also Lisa.
Yeah. Yeah. Like kind of takes the scent off other people.
You know how I feel about Rinna. I cannot fucking stand her. So the fact that she is a traitor is gonna be a lot for me to work through.
But Nikki, this show does wonders for kind of disgraced reality stars. Look what it did for Tom Sandoval this last season. It gave him a whole resurgence. Like it gave him a whole new. Everybody loved him after we were just like canceling him for a year and a half.
And you know what? I am interested to see Rinna in a different role. Like,
Yeah.
this show is so different from Housewives. It's not like you're fighting with
You root
other
for the
rich
villain.
women. I want to see her thoughting and plotting. So I guess
Exactly.
it's a good thing.
This is your first introduction to Maura Higgins, right? From Love Island, UK.
Yes. Yeah.
Is she not the most like beautiful face
Gorgeous.
you've ever seen in your life?
Gorgeous.
So stunning. Her accent is so crazy. I wanted her to be a traitor so bad because I feel like she would do so good. But maybe like down the line, because you know if they like vote traitors out,
Switch
they like
up,
pick
yeah.
new ones. So maybe she'll get in
Which,
there at
like,
the end.
how is that fair? That to me seems kind of weird because isn't the whole point to get to the end with no traitors? So it's like, okay, if you get one out, then we're just gonna add more. But
Well, because
I
like they
won
need to
though.
keep the show going.
I guess.
You know,
Yeah.
they can't like wrap it up after 3 episodes if they like vote all the
Yes.
traitors out.
What are your thoughts on Mama Kelsey?
I have seen so many funny memes about her and I feel bad for laughing at them, but
Wait, did you see that they said that because nobody saw her in the challenge where they were pushing everybody in those carts? Like she
oh,
wasn't video doing the challenge. So somebody was saying like, did Mama Kelsey get cleared to like not participate in these
maybe.
challenges?
The
Because
challenges are
that's
hard.
yeah.
They're so hard. Yeah,
Wait,
maybe.
spoiler alert, you guys. Obviously, if you're listening this far, you've probably already watched. But Brie, who went out? Did we have
Who gets
one
sent
or
home?
two? Yeah, we had one
Okay,
or two
so
people already.
these are the spoilers that I saw. Do you want me to tell you because it's going to spoil the secret traitor? Like, do you want to watch that reveal and find out for yourself?
No.
I think you do.
Okay.
Yeah,
Don't
I
tell me
think
the
you do.
secret trader, but who was the first person? Was it Portia?
I'm pretty sure it's Portia.
Okay, Portia got sent home.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if another person gets sent home or
Yeah.
not. Okay,
It's
save
been
the secret
spoiled for me.
trader
I
for
won't
me.
spoil it for you
Okay, you know what? I
because it's a good
appreciate
one.
that.
Yeah.
Okay. Michael Rappaport.
Dude, so annoying. And I actually saw a clip of
Fucking
Portia doing
sufferable.
I saw a clip of Portia doing an interview saying it was actually like he was actually even more annoying, like than what you're even seeing on camera.
Wow. I could do him on, Watch What Happens is what, 20 minutes of airtime? Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't want to continue to watch him episode after. He is somebody who doesn't let anybody else speak. Has to be the loudest in the room. It's
So annoying.
so annoying.
And he can't like comprehend that people there don't know who like everybody is. Like I feel like he's so shocked that like not everybody like doesn't know who Candace Dillard Bassett is. It's like how could you not know who that is? She's a queen. Like he can't wrap his mind around it. It's like okay, dude, not everybody lives for Bravo, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. He is so annoying.
The thing about Traitors is like the beginning it's almost like a lot of fluff. And then when you get to the middle is like when the season really gets good because you just get to see more of the people you love. And then the end it like always like drags out a little bit those last 2 episodes. So I even feel like that's why they dropped 3 episodes because it's like let's get these
Right.
out, like let's set the tone
And then
of like
we'll
what we
start
have.
playing.
And then we'll start playing. Totally.
Yeah, I agree because imagine releasing one and then one. It's like, all right, let's just get the meat of it the meat of it out.
Let's get to it. Yeah, let's get to where it's like get spicy. Also, I don't know if this is a hot take. I feel like Dorinda Medley has like a freaking so many stans, like people that are like obsessed with her. But to me, she's like insufferable. I just like
Brie.
she doesn't do it for me.
It pisses me off that she is back and it's like everybody's clapping for her. It's like, why?
I feel the same way. I'm just like,
Why?
ugh.
John goes, wasn't she on it last season? I was like, yeah, she was the first one voted out and they brought her back. Like, we don't care.
We don't care.
We
You know
don't
what would be
care.
funny? I don't know if she's too far removed, but if they got Jill Zarin on the Traitors, like she would be so annoying, but like she's the kind of
Love.
annoying that I think is funny.
Like, I'm sure Bethany Frankel would never, but I would love to see Bethany.
Wait, Andy Cohen on Radio Andy, I saw a clip. He was like, he referenced Bethany the other day on the air. He called her the margarita lady. He was like, I think he said something like, I went into TikTok the other day and like that margarita lady was just, he's like, it's like incessant. It's just like 20 videos a day. Like
Yeah.
it's really something. was saying,
Wow. Sade, Sade. Wow.
That margarita lady. It's like him talking about a ghost. Like they do not, I mean, he does not acknowledge her.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder if they'll ever come around. Crazier things have happened.
Crazier things have happened. There's a rumor that Nini's coming back on a girls' trip. That Andy and Nini have like kind of been
I could
working
see
towards
that.
making peace. I could see
I
that
can see
too.
that.
Yeah, I think Bethany's done.
Because Nene is like also so lovable too. And like I could see her being like, listen, Andy, like we both fucked up. Like
Yeah, I'm
let's
ready to
just
squash
call
the
it.
beef.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
think Bethany like has it in her to be like,
and
I messed
I don't think Bethany misses like the Bravo
totally.
world. I think Nini probably misses the Bravo family,
Yeah.
and she was like very beloved.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I hope that does happen. Anything else for the traders?
I don't think so. Anybody else that you, oh my God,
Oh,
I'm just
Stephen Coletti, One Tree Hill.
the nerve.
So I wonder if that's like a network thing. If they had to put that
Yeah, like
because of like
no.
MTV, I don't know, somehow.
Also, just like dead with Colton Underwood. I saw an Instagram video and it's like every 2 seconds, it's like, oh, it's like I'm just eating my big old gay bagel. Oh, I got to turn this big old gay corner. I got to roll my big gay boat. Like,
It's like if you guys didn't know, I'm gay. I
we
came out of the closet.
know, we know you're not a threat. You're gay. But
That is
happy
so
for
crazy.
him that he is living his authentic life.
Totally. And he has, I think he had a son.
Oh, he
He
did.
has a child. Yeah.
He did.
Happy for you. Yeah.
Happy for you.
Okay, should we move on to our not mad about it?
Sure, I got to pull one out of my arse because I'm mad about
Yeah.
everything. Let me
You can say,
dig real deep.
okay, I'll start. Mine's like very innocent, might be shocking to you, but something my husband and I have started doing. My husband has like always kind of done this, and it's something that you partake in as well, Nikki, but I'm not mad about ending my night with a hot cup of tea. Isn't
Okay,
that crazy?
I could go deep here. What kind of tea are you drinking?
Okay, so since I'm a novice tea drinker, so I'm wetting the
English
whistle.
English breakfast.
No, no, no. This is very strange, but I went for I don't even know.
Ginger?
It's like it is a I do love ginger, but it is a turmeric cinnamon
Of course you would.
tea. I steep a little raw ginger into it, a little crack of black pepper
I
because
knew you were gonna. You have to
it's
activate.
supposed to it's supposed to
Yep.
help absorb the turmeric and just
Correct.
a little scotch of lemon.
Yep.
But sometimes if I'm feeling like I need to amp, and I do a little honey, but if I need to amp it up, I will just do the tea, honey, and I'll put a little cocoa powder in there. Like it's a little hot chocolate with like the cinnamon and the turmeric,
Oh.
the honey. Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. And then Andrew right now is on peppermint. So I tried that the other day. I was disgusted.
It's actually better than I thought it was gonna be. I've been on a bit of a peppermint kick, and it's actually supposed to be very good for your gut. And
Yeah.
I'm on that journey loosely.
I'm on a loose gut journey.
Yeah, I'll get there eventually, but I love it. I love a little tea. I'm so happy for you.
I know, especially because I was slandering hot coffee. Here I am eating my words. It's only like 20 more days
mean-
out until I'm just slamming hot coffees now, but
Is that not on brand for us?
So
I
true.
mean,
We always come
just
around.
always reeling it back in.
Okay, did that give you time to get a not mad about it?
I mean, not really, Brie, but my not mad about it's pretty easy. My not mad about it is you, my sister. I just love you so dearly, and the
I love
fact
you.
that you came to support me in my time of need. Brie literally hopped in the freaking car and was here in a jiffy. It's her son's third birthday today, and she took the weekend of her son's birthday to come and be here to support your girl. So, Brie, I'm
Of
not mad about
course.
you, and I love you so, so much. And literally couldn't get through this without you and your daily text to remind me to eat. So appreciative of that.
I
Literally
love
the past 3 days, just your daily reminder to eat. Like, thank you,
Don't forget.
BB.
Have a bagel, John. I'll just start texting John. Please,
Ding,
John,
ding,
feed
ding,
Nikki
ding.
now.
No, I need a bell
Like
if
you're a
anybody
Tamagotchi,
wants.
Nikki.
No, seriously, like change me, like flip me over so I don't get bed
Oh,
sores.
John, I got an alert. She needs to be fed.
Seriously, and it's like my sister is like so the opposite. It's like every 2 hours, it's like, when are we eating?
That's me. I
Dad, can you
mean,
go get us Moe's? And my dad is just like, obviously grieving too and just like wants to make everybody happy. So he's like,
he's the
sure,
best.
like I'll go get you this. I'll go get
Yeah,
you anything you want. Like,
whatever you guys need.
so slay, but
I love you guys. And yeah,
love
well,
you guys as
how do you
well.
feel like after recording? Did you feel like this was a good,
Such a good distraction, so
good?
therapeutic. I just love shooting the shit with you. So happy that we did this. I hope you guys like our episode, even though it's not as like right and tight as normal, but I feel like we did our best,
We're, Nikki, and
if
isn't
nothing
that,
else.
yeah, you
That
know,
is our
that's
motto.
the motto, you guys. We're doing our best. You guys are doing your best too. We will see you guys next Monday. If you like what you saw, like what you heard, subscribe on Spotify, subscribe on YouTube, subscribe on Apple, follow us on Instagram. Don't follow us on Threads.
Slide into our DMs.
Follow us on TikTok. You guys know the drill. Pimp us out. Send an episode. Whatever you want to do, we'll take it. And we'll see you guys next Monday. Bye.
Love you dearly. Bye.
Bye.